With round one behind us, the drivers can now focus on what really matters. There are no more fears of facing the spikes, no more fears of making the cut, and no more fears of letting down worlds of supporters and fans. No. Now we shift gears to seeing who actually came to play. The drivers tonight are competing for one of only 3 spots in the finals. That's right. After tonight, only the top 3 will remain. But first, one round stands in the way. Semi-final number 1 consists of the number 7 seed of Dusty Miles and Jade Rod with his 24 points. He'll be facing off against the number 1 seed in James Ironbeard and his Armageddon with 33 points. And Arlo Calrissian, the number 4 seed, who came into tonight with 27 points. Remember that the points accumulate, so don't leave anything out on the trail. Race 1 goes right now. Not the result that these drivers needed for semifinal number 1, but you can see Jade Rod gets out with a really good run right to the jump, but then gets tagged just in the rear quarter by James Ironbeard as he's jousting with Arlo Calrissian. All 3 of them end up going over, and I've never seen a big truck roll like that before. That is a lot of mass being chucked around down there, and it looks like Arlo Calrissian's the only one who's been able to keep his vehicle on all 4s. That momentum's carried them to at least over the 7 line, but they're going to need more points if they want to make a push for the finals. And it looks like there's a heated rivalry brewing between Dusty Miles and James Ironbeard, as when the gate drops, Dusty again gets out quick, and he just gets in front of James Ironbeard's Armageddon, and Armageddon explodes after the jump. Let's see that again. Dusty Miles gets in front, he bounces around and wiggles out, but look at that! James Ironbeard does a perfect cartwheel. But it's Arlo Calrissian who somehow squeezes his truck through the gap between James Ironbeard and the berm. I don't know if that was luck or fate, but man, that was good. This battle between Dusty Miles and James Ironbeard just doesn't quit. The gate drops and both drivers look like they're going to have a great run, and then Dusty Miles cuts down and slashes the wheels out from James Ironbeard, putting him on his side and into the berm. It looks like it's a bit of self-sacrifice though, because Dusty Miles ends up getting caught up and stalling out. You may be wondering where Arlo Calrissian is. I think he saw and anticipated that and got spooked, because after the jump he actually hits the guardrail and spins out. He'll walk away with 8, but James Ironbeard and Dusty Miles' feud has cost them a shot at breaking away in this tournament. James Ironbeard had a flawless opening round, collecting 33 points and the lead of the tournament. The points from round 2 go up, and Arlo Calrissian is now tied with James Ironbeard for the lead of this tournament. After the hounding that James Ironbeard got from Dusty Miles, it has cost him the lead of this tournament. Dusty Miles collects 44 and puts himself into 3rd place, but this thing is far from over. If semifinal number 1 didn't have you on the edge of your seat, semifinal number 2 will, because here we go with the big boys. The unmistakable Arlo is our number 5 seed. He comes in with 27 points in his Dark Trooper. He'll be going up against the number 2 seed and the Orb Dumper of Nova, who come in tonight with 28 points. And the third driver in semifinal number 2 is Dr. Dodge in his Semisphere, who come in as the number 8 seed with 22 points. The door's been left wide open for any of these drivers to walk right through to the finals. Semifinals number 2 goes right now. I didn't think it could happen, but the orb is in play. All 3 drivers look to get a good launch, but then Arlo takes a wicked turn into Dr. Dodge, and that must have spooked Nova because she up and turns and dumps her orb into the course. That massive weight imbalance must have made it incredibly difficult for Nova to handle her dump truck because she gets it over in front of Dr. Dodge, and their race ends at the 7 line. Arlo will pick up 6, and I don't know if we should score extra points for the orb making it across the line. Well, there must be some kind of massive magnetic connection between Nova and her orb, as there is definitely a difference between having it and not having it. She's definitely third fastest coming down the top half of the course, but she's able to keep her rig under her this time and across the line for 11 points, while Arlo and Dr. Dodge are going to have to settle for 5 and 6 respectively. And what happened to Arlo? The gate drops and he just immediately pulls into the guardrail and bounces off and ends his bid for the finals. Dr. Dodge, meanwhile, gets out in front of Nova, who's still orbless, and beats her to the jump, desperately trying to get more points and make his push for the finals. He swerves to cut off Nova, but Nova swerves to the outside in order to get around Dr. Dodge. Dr. Dodge then kisses the berm, but that points him straight to the finish line where he'll collect 11 points. Nova as well will pull her rig across the line for 10 points, but unfortunately we gotta go all the way back up to the top of the hill to see where Arlo actually ended up. Semifinal 2 didn't disappoint, but now it's time to find out where those points they've collected end up on the big board. With our tournament leader leaving the door wide open for any one of these drivers to leapfrog him, Nova has done just that. Nova puts up 56 points and vaults herself into the lead of the Freezie500. Dr. Dodge's 46 points will put him in 4th place right now, just outside the top 3, and Arlo unfortunately couldn't even crack 40 with that last run. It all comes down to this. Only 3 drivers remain to see who's going to make the finals of the Freezie500. Leading the last trio of semifinalists is Just in Time in his Hyper Turbo. He's seat number 6 and he's got 25 points. Up next, it's the man from Delta Aries. Lone Star in his Terra Forma has a number 3 seed with 27 points. And finally, our number 9 seed with 22 points is Mark D in his Demi Gordon from the Upside Down. It could not be any closer. Each of these drivers have a chance to make the finals in the top 3. Semifinal number 3 goes right now. And you know these drivers know what they need to get. Right out of the gate, all 3 come blazing down the top half of the course. Nice spacing, and it's Just in Time who hits the jump first, followed closely by the man from Delta Aries. Just in Time gets a good push from that last berm, and Lone Star comes right in behind him for another double score. Unfortunately for Cut Rocker, it looks like he's bottomed out just after the 7 line. He'll have to figure that out if he wants to make the top 3, but it's double scores for Lone Star and Just in Time. Lone Star decides he's done messing around and wants this one. He gets into Mark D just after the gate drops and puts those afterburners and terraformers in motion, getting across the jump. He gets into a little bit of terra firma right there, but that doesn't stop him from getting his rig across the line for another double score, followed closely by Just in Time. Cut Rocker needed all the points that he could get, but unfortunately that last push, I think, definitely eliminates him from contention. And what an amazing final race in this semifinals. You can see the gate drop and there's a battle between Mark D's Cut Rocker and Lone Star. Lone Star gets to the jump first and watch Just in Time. Just in Time comes down off the jump, goes sideways, hits Lone Star and spins him out. Then Just in Time drives over the berm. Just in Time gets his wheels up and over the berm to go around Lone Star and to get himself across the line for another big score of 11 points. That's 3 double-digit runs by Just in Time. That may just have secured his spot in the finals. Mark D again bottoms out at the 7 line, and I don't know if Lone Star's got enough to make that push, but holy smokes, that was epic. Don't tell me these drivers didn't know the job at hand, because Lone Star and Just in Time just left it all out on the track. Knowing a spot in the finals is at stake, their final scores go up on the board, and Just in Time has taken over the lead of the Freezie500. He's joined by Lone Star, who overjumps James Ironbeard and Aldo Calrissian to steal that 3rd spot in the finals. They may not have had perfect runs, but Just in Time and Lone Star have made their push, and come next week we will have a brand new Freezie500 champion. What an unbelievable run by all 3 of the finalists. This tournament rewards consistency, and seeing how each of these final 3 have their trucks running, it's bound to be a nail-biter right up until the end. With only a 2-point spread, even the slightest mistake could prove costly. However, that'll have to wait until next week. This has been the Freezie500. Thanks for watching.
Well, that ain't good. Better get on the horn. Hey, Indy. Sorry to bother you, but I'm picking up some strange readings on Verglacia.
Define strange.
Well, let's just say I can no longer guarantee the safety of your package.
We'll bring him back then.
That's gonna cost you double now.
Just bring him back.
Okay. Don't go spilling your graphite now. Here we go again, old Lone Star to the rescue. Saddle up, Spike.